Hi, I made this workflow tonight to help me with a problem I was having and thought maybe it would help someone else. I have a Google Drive folder full of Markdown files that I created, and I wanted to convert them to Google Doc format and found out it was a little harder than I thought it was going to be to automate. So I built this. I hope it helps someone else. And if you have an easier way, let me know. So let me show you. First of all, I have this directory full of Markdown files. It's for a course I'm writing. And so I want to take these Markdown files and just convert them over to Google Doc format. And here's an example of the converted version, all done. So this is what the tool does: is it generates this from the Markdown. So what we're going to do is I'll walk you through this real quick, and then we'll just see it running. So the first thing it does is it goes and gets a list of the documents that are in the folder. So you have to you do have to specify the folder that you want to edit. And so when you execute this, it'll come back with a list of all the files that are in that folder. And then I just took a cheat because it was an easy way. I actually go and find all the files that have .md at the end of them, just in case I have other files that are not marked down in the directory. So that's all this does. Is so this next step here is it takes that list and it just filters out all of the ones. So this list only has markdowns in it. And then we're going to take that, and I do a count on them. So this is just a little script to kind of get a count. It's not necessary, but I used it for just keep track of what was going on. And so it just gets creates an index for each file and so on. Then it's going to go process them one at a time. So I can have any number in there. Just going to loop through. I log to a console. So all this does is write to a console the information about the file. So this doesn't really do anything helpful, just for me for debugging. You can take that out. And then there's an error check. So if anything goes wrong, it will go and handle that. Otherwise, it's going to continue on. And the first thing it's going to do is take the file and it's going to convert it to Markdown format. And after it's converted it to Markdown format, it's going to convert it to HTML. And after it's converted it to HTML, it's going to put it into the format that you need for Google Docs. So if I run this once, you can kind of see what it does. It's just going to put it in this raw data format and insert all the information. So all you need to do this is you're going to change the folder ID to your folder ID, and you're going to, and that's pretty much all you need to do in here. And oh, by the way, when you download the version of this, I'm going to give you in the comments. It's all documented. And then all it's going to do is, again, I log the information just for myself. I wait a second and then go do the next one, and that's it. So if you run this, it's going to create. And the way it does it is it takes the name of the file, so like this one here, and it just drops the MD at the end. So I'm going to run this and just show you real quick how this works. So we'll just run it, and you can see it's going through. It goes pretty fast. And so it's going through and it's processing the document. So it just finished the first one, waits a second, then goes and does the next one. And then so if we go over and look at here, you'll see that now like there'll start to be files showing up in here. So here's an example. So module 2 here, you can see there's module 2 MD, and then there's module 2 without the MD. So without the MD version looks like this. It's Markdown. And the non-Markdown version looks like this. See? So that's all. And I just found that this was a quick, easy way for me to solve a problem with n8n. Hope it helps somebody else. Thanks.